a big event. Hellcat Redeye. It's going in the Index Classic. And we're gonna find out, man. Is this thing as bad on gas as people say it is?
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I cannot explain to y'all, this event is massive. Look at the tech line.
But this is straight. This is if I hold the phone. Here we go, boys. What's up, everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and we are back with another video. And it is the night before big race day. Let's jump into it. Let's go. All right, so y'all see it, man. The big Redeye, getting it ready, because for the first time I am doing a big event. I've never competed in drag racing on such a stage as the one that we're going to compete on tomorrow morning. As you guys know, this is my Hellcat Redeye, and this car has been a best of 1021. This time. I got him this time. I treat him. He not catching me. No way he catching me. Huh? Let's see what we did though. Let's see what we picked up on this one. There we go. My mile an hour is back. 10-2-1. There it is. 652 to the 8th. 104. 10-2-1. 132.16, and that was full stock. This car is 100% stock, but that was with a set of skinnies, those big boy tires on the back, and this Kirky right here. So, Stefan, how are you going to compete with a car that does not compete at a huge level of 7s and 8 seconds, right? Why would you take this one? Well, the event is in the Carolinas. So it's 3 hours from where I am in Georgia. To get the red car down to that event would be a lot of work, whereas I was able to just catch a flight. So how is this car gonna be able to compete, you ask? Well, it's going in the Index classes. Index racing is you dial in a time, or you tell them what time you're going to run. They dial you in for that time, and you compete with every other car in that time bracket. But what that means is that you're gonna have an extremely competitive group, everybody running similar times. I'll tell y'all more about it on the drive down in the morning. But anyway, about to load the Kirky in the back seat. I'm not switching everything because I got a super long drive. I want to be comfortable. I will remove the seats and swap tires at the track. 3 hour drive, I want to be as comfortable as possible. So I put a blanket down so I don't scratch up my seats on my interior at all with the Kirky. I'm gonna throw that in, and then I'm going to bed for the night. But see y'all in the morning.
The next day.
All right, guys, as you know, I got this long trip ahead of me, driving to the drag strip 3 hours away. What I wanted to actually check and see is how efficient or inefficient is the Dodge Challenger Hellcat Redeye. I know we always see all the jokes about how often this car has to be refilled, or how much you gotta spend to refill this vehicle.
Ain't no way, bro.
So we're hitting the highway now. I just reset pretty much. As you can see, it's moving quickly. The average, that's because I just reset it. But this is gonna give us a good idea, guys. Traveling 200 miles in total. And we're going to watch the fuel economy and see how it does. Now, obviously what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel at normal highway speeds that I would, which is probably gonna average somewhere around 70 mile an hour, between 70, 75. Depending on what the speed limit is. And we're gonna find out, man. Is this thing as bad on gas as people say it is? Let's find out.
All right, guys, so we are a little over 100 miles. A little over 100 miles into our trip, and we're averaging 20.5 miles to the gallon. And I've been averaging about, I would say, 75 mile an hour. So not driving slow. Parts of Georgia and South Carolina are very hilly. So it's like down, big hills up, down, big hills up. And that right there kills gas mileage as well. So, you know, is that phenomenal considering that majority of that has been on the highway? I did do some, you know, light-to-light driving before getting on the highway, which you guys saw when I first started. But I don't think that's bad for an 800 horsepower car. 797. Only bad part about these long trips, man, is especially like these tracks, they are usually in the middle of nothing. Like, it is not like an attraction area, or so you end up on these back roads. Man, that's a killer. Like, anyway, just something that I thought I'd bring up, but let's keep riding out. And we just made our first stop, first and last. Put the car up to a half a tank of gas, because that should be enough to get me, when I get there, I'm gonna add probably also a gallon of like 1R or something like that. Just a little bit of a blend to make sure the fuel is clean and running good. I wanna make sure that I try to avoid the cat over temp code, because that's the last thing you wanna get going down the track. But either way, man, car did good, smooth drive, no issues, 3 hours on radials, whatever. Stock car life, baby. But anyway, here we go, wrapped up. What I did was I didn't want all the bugs and all that kind of stuff, or also potential rock chips. Wanted to try to avoid all of that. So just put it in the crucial areas, and as soon as I get to the track, I'll pull that off. That's what I usually put behind my tires when I do burnouts, guys. Called track wrap, and this stuff, love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling up to the track, but before we do, let's see where we landed on 20.8 miles to the gallon.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I cannot explain to y'all, this event is massive. This event is massive. Look, somebody's warming up the tires out here. This event is massive, y'all. This is crazy. Look at all the trailers. Brother, look at the line for tech. Look at the tech line, it's so long. So many cars got to get teched in. We got to get teched in and make a dial-in qualifying pass within the next hour and a half, basically. Wish us luck. Jeez, I'm not gonna have time to do nothing. But the good thing about being here for tech, we get to see the races. Nice, 10.7 for the truck, 11.2 for the GT500. GT500 must have spun because he went 144, so that was a lot of mile an hour. Yo, I'm all over the place. I'm filming videos and racing. Running back to the car right now to make my first pass. See how it goes. All right, guys, so let's talk strategy. The plan is, we know what this car runs, but we're gonna try to dial in at a 10.5. So we're running a car 100% full weight, including the blanket that I wrapped the Kirky in. But we're gonna run it right now to see what it does. We're about to pull up. I'm cooling off a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn on the inner chiller in 1 second to get these intercooler temps down. They're really high because it's hot outside, but I think it's almost time to turn it on, so give it some time to run. So let's do that now, and you'll see that it starts to drop pretty quickly once you turn on the inner chiller, especially if you rev it up a little bit. Boom. There you go. It starts coming down immediately. Look at that. Gotta love that factory option. Amazing. Chase is gonna line me up. That's Chase. Everybody say hi to Chase. Chase, say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
And you guys all know Smurf. He should probably be in this seat. You should probably be in this seat. Oh man, yo, y'all know he made a miracle. Okay. Y'all know that Rob made a miracle the last time he ran this car. Full weight, 10.3. We're full weight right now. It's a lot hotter. So I'm hoping for 10.5 something. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Inner chill is working nice though, guys. Y'all see that? We down to 96 now. Ambient outside is definitely a little over 90. So the only reason why it's not colder than ambient. Everybody say hi to Dan.
Oh dear God, hold on.
Say hi, Dan.
I love it.
What's up, brother?
Hot, fam?
Well, let's go. Dan is an amazing photographer, guys. Amazing photographer.
How you feel?
I feel good. I'm trying to slow the car down to run a 1050.
Yeah. Where are your tires at?
The skinnies?
What tires? What pressure?
You told me 19.
Okay, and not a big burnout. Just watch me on the burnout.
All right. All right, here we go, guys. Chase is gonna line me up. Rob is gonna do my burnout for me. Let's turn that off right now while we're thinking about it, because we gotta do that for the burnout. All right, there we go. We are ready for our burnout. And Dan is getting some amazing photos like this one. Oh yeah, he's right.
I don't want him spitting rocks all over this car.
Yeah, you're right. Good? No rocks?
I told you I was gonna take one for the team.
Thank you, brother. Better you than the paint. Oh man, that's funny. Rob took one for the team. He stood there so the rocks, when that car did a burnout, didn't hit my car. Because car is so clean, we trying to keep it that way. And race it, but still keep it clean at the same time. All right, I should be in the water. I'll spin out of the water real quick. Let's double click SRT, get back into the perfect mode. All right, here we go. All right, boys, we're lined up. You gotta trust your spotter. I feel like I'm crooked, but gotta trust the spotter. The spotter knows what to do. I think it's a Pro Tree. I'm almost positive it's a Pro Tree. Got him. Oh, we out on him. We out on him. Oh, no, we not. God, this car feels slow. It feels so slow. Jesus, that car was fast. That car was fast, bro. We was out on it for a little bit, but that didn't last. Damn. Thought I had him. Felt very slow, guys. I ain't gonna lie, that felt like a 10.7. Like, no lie, that absolutely felt like a 10.7. And I wasn't sure if it was a Pro Tree or not. Turns out that it was, but so I waited a little longer than I normally would to make sure that all three lights lit up before I took off. Otherwise, I would have cut an even better tree than that. Like, my trees are normally really good. Let's see what we ran. Let's see what we ran, guys.
Is that you, left lane?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, they got 624 there.
Holy cow. No, something is wrong, bro. That can't be right. 11.2? 121? Nah, something is very wrong there. Something is very wrong. Hold on. Nah, bro, something wrong. 11.2? My car's never gone that slow. 160, 60 foot? That can't be right, bro. Nah, this is not my time, bro. This is somebody else's. This is car 624. I'm car 190. Look at the 8th mile an hour. 58 miles an hour to the 8th. That is not right, bro. Honestly, nah, bro, something ain't right. Something's not right. All right, boys, here we are going into the Rock. Known as the Rock. This is the NASCAR track, right, Rob?
Yes, Rockingham Speedway.
And we are rolling deep. 4 deep. In the Jolly. That's the benefit of going full weight, guys. You could bring some friends with you. Oh, MK's Performance is behind us. That Mustang that I raced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's behind us. But he's running like the 950 index now. Yeah, his car's way faster now. I mean, he's running 9.9s then.
Hold to the right.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is pretty cool. What's up, boss? We meet again. 4 deep, let's go. Not for nothing. Tell me this ain't cool. This is really cool, bro. We are standing out here right now on a NASCAR track. And look at the 2 cars that happen to be next to one another. This guy, the bully. This guy is running even faster now. So we can't play with him at all. I need the fast car for him.
If you see this flag on the front stretch, come to a stop safely. Do not brake check the person that is behind you. They're going to be following close. This flag is going to come out if something happens. We do not want to throw this flag. We are going to come to a complete stop and make sure everything is safe, and we'll decide if we need to resume depending on how long we've gone or if we just need to call it.
All right, guys, so here are the rules. And all of these cars have to drive around this track for 30 minutes without stopping. You have to be able to complete the cruise, signifying that you are a street car at a consistent 40 to 45 mile an hour, which is what we're gonna do now. Obviously, we're not gonna have a problem. How many cars do you think are not gonna be able to make it 30 minutes?
At least 6.
At least 6. What's your over under?
I have no idea.
All right, well, you're the counter. When we start seeing them pull over, that's when we'll know. I mean, we're good. All right, guys, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. We're going on an embankment, but they are going way too slow. We need to pick up speed. I'm gonna make myself a little space so I can pick up a little speed. You gotta go into this with some speed, and they are not going fast enough. All right, look at this. Look, y'all can't tell, but this is straight. This is if I hold the phone straight. This is how much angle we got, guys. This is, oh my God. This is insane. I cannot see around the track. All right, so something really funny, guys. This is how you know Hellcats don't belong on the track. My car is throwing a suspension code, and it's throwing a code from being on this track, and so is Chase. His Hellcat also threw a suspension light. He just asked us if our cars threw the same light. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, guys, here we go. Look how large the index class is. The index class is massive, guys. I think it's like 130 cars or something like that all gotta run round 1 right now. This should be interesting. This is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so Team Smurf Built, we're out here in the index, man. We got a little Chase dialed into the 950 index. As a team, man, we hoping to go rounds, but honestly, the slow cars is scary. The slow cars are scary. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why would the slow cars be scary? Well, index racing is not based off of what car is faster. It's how accurately can you gauge what you say your car is going to run. Faster cars, they have to hook every time. They got to do everything right to get the time that they want. Slower cars, all they got to do is mat the throttle, and they're going to do the exact same thing every time. So it's scary. Like, there's a Durango over there. See that Durango over there? He's probably going to go rounds. He's dialed in at a 15, and he's probably gonna get 15 on the nose every single time. And then you got rocket ships like this one. This one here is a rocket ship. Like I said, rocket ship. And then he has to hit the number exactly. But you said you do this, right?
time I've ever done it.
Second time you, yeah, right, okay. Seriously? Okay. Sound good. Well, good luck, man. All right, guys, so we got a close one here. 11-0 car. Who's the driver?
What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm Stefan.
16 now. You gotta take
What's your
it easy
name?
on him.
Who?
Johnny?
Johnny. Johnny, you need to take it easy on me.
16, man.
Every car that's dialed in higher has won so far.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm 1050. You the higher dial, so I'm probably at a loss. Tell us about the setup, Johnny. What you got here?
LS?
What is the car? And give me the breakdown.
It's a 6.0, 16 turbo, 460.
And is it a Glide or 400?
460.
Oh, it's a 4L60.
Overdrive.
Wow. Okay. And it's a NA motor?
Yeah, it's NA.
Okay.
It's a 6.0 camshaft.
What made you go 60?
We already had it.
Nice.
It was there. So.
Well, good luck, man. You're going to be racing my showroom factory Hellcat Redeye with a drag pack.
Once again, index driver. Cool. Well, good luck, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let's get it. This is for everything, man. With all the people standing out here, all these cars, big stage. This is what we practice for, man. So I hope y'all ready. Man, I'm hoping we get the win, baby. I can tell you right now, though, these cars, the slower cars, have been winning like crazy, and that car is dialed in slower than mine. We close, though. I'm 1150. I'm sorry, I'm 1050. He 11.0. So what I gotta do is cut a crazy good light, chase him down, and I just need to kind of pay attention to where we at. All right, here we go, boys. What we got to do is not focus on him, just focus on me. Do what I do. Follow the tree. Bad tree. Slow tree. Running really slow, bro. Something's wrong with my car. He won. My car's running really slow, bro. I don't know why. Really slow, bro. I just looked at my mile an hour. It was like really slow. Really slow. I don't know what's going on with my car, bro. It's definitely running slow, though. It's not running slow out there, but in here, it's slow. Like, my mile an hour was really down, bro. It was like sub 110. I don't know why. Weird. Yeah, guys, I don't know what is going on with this car, but it is definitely running really slow. Like, really slow right now. Thank you. Let me see. 10.9, 125. What did he run? 11.2, 112. Whoa, his reaction was crazy. 352 reaction. That is crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on with my car, though, man. It is running like uber slow. 155, 60 foot. Usually I'm 142, 143. Yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know, guys. But we did not get the win, boys. Sorry. There's no way we were going to get the win anyway. He's on a button. Car did a 0352 reaction. The best reaction I would have did was a 2 something. I knew my reaction was bad. I saw it. I felt it right away, but yeah, no bueno. And the sun has fallen, and now it's time to go fast. Right now, pulling up to the lanes is no time overdrive. This is the event that Smurf Built has been getting ready for. Like, literally, this is what he built his car for, pretty much. And they're getting ready to roll, getting ready to go, man. This is it. This right here is a shakedown pass, right? All right, so first shakedown pass. What are you gonna do? Take it easy?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna go all in though. We're gonna see what the track will hold.
All right, sound good. Let's do it. All right, guys, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I decided to make my way back. I left the track maybe about an hour and change ago, but I cannot explain to you guys how much faster this car is right now in this cooler weather. The weather is now stated at 81 degrees. It is making all the boost that it's supposed to. It makes about, you know, it's 13 then 14 like it usually does. Man, I tell you, I learned a very valuable lesson today about the limits of a stock tuned vehicle and just how many limits they put on a car. If it is any additional stress, they're not gonna let the car run all out. They're not gonna let you get the power that the car makes. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, yo, this car was running standard Hellcat numbers today. It wasn't red eye numbers at all. It's just amazing that they have the ability, the tune has the ability to detune itself that much. Man, it's almost like I'm gonna have to tune this thing, but I'm gonna show y'all real quick the difference. As soon as we get a good enough straight up here, I'm gonna show y'all the difference, like in how hard it's pulling. You're gonna watch the speedo and watch how fast it increases. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm back full weight again on the way home, just like the way I went. So I'm fully loaded right now, and it is a totally different car, bro. Let me see. All right. I'm not joking, bro. It's a totally different car. Watch. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look how it's pulling. So much better, y'all.